Bueller, Bueller, Bueller.
Yeah. Thought you was riding. Thought you was 10 toes down. The second something shiny came, you folded. It's cool though. You just told me how to move. Watch this. Used to think we was a unit, thought the back was covered. Thought you was my dog, man, thought you was my brother. Smiling in my face, shit, you really played a part. Acting like you with me, had me giving you my heart. But the loyalty was passing, man, that shit was see-through. Waited for your moment, that's what fake ones be, dude. Soon as opportunity came knocking on the door, you ain't even hesitate, you just wanna ask for more. You ain't look back once, you went your own way. Show me who you were, man, I got nothing left to say. I ain't mad, I ain't bitter, ain't no salt to spill. You just lit a fire, man, you just made the focus real. This a full court pressing, I ain't letting up. Put myself first, I'm filling my own cup. No empathy, no sympathy, I'm on my purpose. Y'all just flaky people, man, you make me nervous. This a full court pressing, I am all out focus. You ain't on my team, then you just a locust. I ain't mad, I'm motivated, time to run a score. Yeah, I'm locked in, man, I'm kicking down the door. You thought that burn would stop me, man, you got it backwards. You just gave me fuel, man, I'm moving only fast. I ain't got no time for what a flaky person says. I am on a mission, you are in my way. I'm cutting off the dead weight, I don't care who suffers. If you ain't with vision, then you're undercovers. Sleeping on the grind, I am wide awake. Every year you hitting me, just taught me what to take. And I'm taking everything I am putting first. All that fake love, man, it was a damn curse. Now the curse is broken, now I see the past. You just woke the monster, you can do the math. Yeah, this a full court, press it, I ain't letting up. Put myself first, I'm filling my own cup. No empathy, no sympathy, I'm on my purpose. Y'all just flaky people, man, you make me nervous. This a full court, press it, I am all out focus. Who ain't in my team, then you're just a locust. I ain't mad, I'm motivated, time to run the score. Yeah, I'm locked in, man, I'm kicking down the door. So I don't look around, I just look ahead. Every promise that I made to myself is fair. All focus, all gas, I ain't gotta break. I don't care about your feelings or your new mistake. You made your choice, and now I'm making mine. My purpose is the only thing I see. I'm on the line, you are just a ghost, man, a lesson that I learned. Thanks for showing me that my own back is all I earn. So I'm holding it down, I'm the one I trust. Turning all the betrayal right in the dust. Watch me build an empire while you watch me from the side. Should've stayed down, man, you should've learned to ride. Full court present. All focus, all out. No sympathy. Yeah. Locked in. Purpose.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone is having an amazing, amazing day. I am looking forward to having an amazing show today because Sunday was an absolute disaster. But you live and you learn, you learn and you live. You just move on like it never happened. Hopefully the stream deck does not mess up on me tonight. I really want to show you guys some cool stuff with these glasses, but I'm still trying to figure out this additional software on this additional software on how you have virtual screens. So that'll be coming in the future, but we're here tonight. It's a shorter night tonight. We're going to be working. We're going to be working on the Tech Barbarians Coaching Portal, getting our Apple set up. We're going to be revisiting the topics that I want to talk about on Sunday about AI, Khan Academy offering the degree. We're going to go again over the video of that New York, whatever she was saying that saying that it's not fair, about how AI is taking over entry-level jobs, and then we're going to be juxtaposing it against the Georgia Tech Hackathon. So we started watching the hackathon on Sunday. Stream messed up, internet issues, all of that. So we're going to revisit that today. So we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a great time. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully your day is going phenomenal. It's Tuesday, May 12th, 2026. Let's go out there and get it.
Let's get it.
Let's do some quick housekeeping. I just want to say thank you to all of the subscribers to the channel, helping us grow, allowing me to add value into your life. I just hope that I can help you in your tech journey, in your mindset journey, in your explorations, all of that good stuff. So if you ever have any questions, drop me a comment on any video and I will answer. Shout out to my Tech Barbarians. We are working so hard. We had an amazing Scrum night this past Sunday. We have an amazing vibe coding show coming up this coming Saturday. We just work. All we do is work, right? We just work. So shout out to all of my Tech Barbarians who take advantage of Resume Flow, who take advantage of the Tech Barbarians Coaching Portal, who will be taking advantage of the Speak Precisely app. Everything that I build, it belongs to you. So shout out to every last one of you. And shout out to the Tech Mercenaries, the YouTube channel members who allow this channel to go across the entire world, adding value, making a difference. That is our goal here. That is what we want to do. So to every last one of you, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
We are the very, very best.
We the best.
And let's go out there and get it.
Let's get it.
A little bit of housekeeping. Yesterday, I released a Canon conversation. It was answering a comment that I had, which I still have to post that. I have to post that video to respond to that comment. But it was about, they saw the identity and access management video and they wanted to know, do they have to go to college for it? And the answer is no, you don't have to. But in the video, I break down different strategies, different mindsets, things that I normally share with my Tech Barbarians. I'm sharing it with you. I'm going to send it directly to the person who left me the comment. But it is really important that you have a strategy for whatever you're trying to do, career pivots, learning new technologies. You really want to have a good strategy. So you know what? Let me go ahead. I'm going to pull up that video right now. I'm going to drop it in the chat so that if you didn't watch it yet, you can watch it. It is a very important video, if I say so myself. All right. Let me see. Where is that video? Copy link address. I'm going to drop that in the chat because it is going to be very helpful. Looking to pivot careers. I'm just going to drop that. So check that out. All right. Let me see. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about Google Gemini's gems. They are truly a gem. All right. So I was talking to one of my Tech Barbarians the other day about it. I tried it out. It is absolutely fascinating. I think you're going to love it. So I'm going to make that available to you tomorrow, how I learned to use Gemini's gems and how you can find it useful for you as well. So that's going to be tomorrow. We're going to be back live on Thursday. We're going to be continuing working on learning how to test AI models for QA engineers. And then Friday, the bug bite, Saturday, vibe code and chill. Sunday, back at it again. All right. So that is our plan for the rest of the week. That is our plan for the rest of the week. Let me go ahead. Let me go and test my, because I've been messing with these glasses. I've been moving a bunch of stuff around. So let me just make sure that this is working correctly. Give me a second. Make sure my screen is right. Let's go. If I go here, yep, that's what I thought. Let me go ahead and fix that, because we don't want any issues. Let's go here. Let's go to, there we go. Good to go. All right. Let me go back. Let me make sure this one is right. Yep, this is good. Cool, perfect. So let me check the chat real quick, and then we're going to jump into our first working segment. We got my guy Junior in the building. What up, Junior? Junior hits us with the what's up? What's up? What's up? What's good, Junior? Mr. What's up? One word greeting. Always filled with the Holy Spirit, except for when he says hello. It's okay, Junior. It's okay because God is still working on all of us. Maybe one day, if you pray hard enough for it, he will have you say more than just, what's up? I'm just messing. Junior is my guy forever and ever.
What's up? What's up?
How's it going? How's it going? All right. We are going to jump into a little bit of work for tonight. Let's get started. So let me put up let's put this up, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be working on the coaching portal iOS setup with RevenueCat, because right now I believe we did that setup, but it's not showing up in RevenueCat. We're gonna figure that out. So let's go ahead and put up our first 20 minutes on the clock.
It's time to do.
And I will go to the iOS store and log in. I really wanted to use these glasses so that you guys can see the view where it's like panning and stuff. But I have two different softwares. One of them works good, but it's going to show a screen that I don't want to show. The other one, it was panning with me, but I have to figure it out. But once I do, we're going to have so much fun on these live streams with these glasses on. It's going to look so futuristic. All right. So we're going over here and we are going to go here. And so we already set this up a while ago, and we are looking for is it? It's subscriptions, pro access. And the issue that we're having is, all right, so we have this missing meta. Is this why it's not showing up? Let's see, missing metadata. Where do you add in the metadata then? Image. Where do you add the metadata? Missing metadata. Your first subscription will be submitted with, your first subscription must be submitted with a new app. Let me zoom in on this a little bit. Create your subscription, then select it from your app's in-app purchases and subscription section on the version page before submitting. So we go to in-app purchases. I don't know where, okay, let's go to in-app purchases. I guess we do create. An in-app purchase allows customers to buy content, features, or services from within your app by accessing the App Store and securely processing payments from users. Consumable? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do it like this. We're going to go to subscriptions. We're going to copy this. We're going to go over to this screen. And I am going to say, this must be for the wrong project. Can I delete this? Anyways, I'm going to say that when I'm going to say the app isn't showing up in RevenueCat yet. In Apple, it says under the subscription, and it also says metadata missing. What do we do now to finish setting up the app to show up in RevenueCat? All right, let's go with that. So that way we can get started. All right, let's go to It's a very common step when setting up in-app purchases and subscriptions for the first time with Apple. Apple requires your first ever subscription to be reviewed at the same time as an actual app update binary. Here is exactly what you need to do step by step in the App Store Connect to resolve the missing metadata error and linking it to your app release so RevenueCat can see it. So we go to subscription under the feature on the we got that. Click on your subscription group and then click the specific subscription you created. We got that. Scroll to localization. All right, so we got to go to, so let's go over to this. So let's go to here, localization. So I'll be looking over here to read what we're doing. We have to do, okay. We're doing localization and we do create. And scroll down to, you must provide a display name and description for at least one language. Okay. App name display. All right. So let's say Tech Barbarians Coaching subgroup. This is the subscription group display name as it'll appear to users for this localization. Whatever. Create. Okay, next up they say to scroll down to the App Store review information. Got that. Scroll down to the App Store review information. App review, maybe? App information. We got all of that. I should have renamed this, but whatever. Man, it's crazy the amount of stuff that these platforms that they have to adhere to, like all these different countries' regulations to be able to put apps in their platforms. Transform your mind. Transform. I think I've heard that before. Let me see. Transform your mind. Transform your life. Is that a saying? Well, no. Is that a book? I don't know. We'll just go with. That's too long, anyways. When above all else. Let's go with that one. We got that. I just don't see. Let me see what this is over here. We got to do the screenshots and stuff like that. But what about oh, somebody got a new profile. Somebody got a new profile picture. Uh-oh. Let me see. So let's see. Go to App Store. We did this. And then App Store review information. You must upload a screenshot of your app's paywall where the user buys the subscription. Any standard screenshot of your app works for now. Where do you do that? Adding accurate. It's not this one. Is it the attachment they're asking for? I guess it's that. So let's go ahead and try to run this on the iOS. let's go to add a goal, test goal. I guess we can do this. Let's say screenshot, save to desktop. And if we go over to here, so I just uploaded the screenshot over here, but I don't know. I feel like something's missing. Let me go to RevenueCat. Let's see here. Credentials. Oh, wait a second. So something over here says an App Store Connect API key is required if you want to import products from RevenueCat. Have your product price change automatically and more. So it says credentials are not valid, do not have sufficient permission to collect information about your subscriptions. Make sure the key has at least an app manager role. Oh, that might be it. So where do we do this though? I remember where we did this. Let me go to here for a second. And because I don't want to start clicking around and then things are starting to show. App manager, no users found for app manager. So, all right, I'm going to say that I am seeing, oh wait, I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to go to over here. And I'm going to go to Kilo. And I'm going to say in RevenueCat, I am seeing this. Where do I go in Apple to provide that permission? Let's do that. Go back to RevenueCat. Wait, so we are generate the API key in Apple. Did that, I believe. Users and access. Go to the People tab. Okay, so we're over here. We're at the People tab. And on the left sidebar, I don't see that on the left sidebar. Let me see. So click on users and access. Oh wait, click on integration. Okay, integrations. RevenueCat. We got the active key. Under keys section. Got team keys. If prompted, click request access to use API if you haven't used it before. Click the plus to create. Okay, so we have this key already. Once the build prop, so hold up. I'm looking at over here. Wait a second. Okay, so, this Kilo thing is driving me crazy. All right, so let's look at this again. So under keys, if prompted, click request access, click the plus, enter, all right, choose the app, choose app manager from the drop-down list. This is a specific permission. All right, so can we edit the existing one? Let me see. Oh, it's not. All right, so let's try that again. Let's do here, app manager. And we're gonna say this is gonna be 2, generate. Oh, I guess. I'm gonna download that. I am gonna put this in PyCharm. Let's not PyCharm. We're gonna put it in Android Studio or Studio Projects. And here. Guess here, whatever. So we did that. Next up, we have to do get your keys and upload it to RevenueCat. All right, so let's go to RevenueCat. I guess we have to change this again. So those are 2 different keys. So if we go to have a good one, Junior, thanks so much for stopping by. At least Junior is filled with the Holy Spirit when he says bye, because he's like, have a good, enjoy the rest of the show, instead of just bye. So you see, look at that. God is still working on Junior, just like he is on all of us, right? Where is this? Copy. We are going to replace this one. An app store okay. Add new key. What? I'm confused. No. Wait. Oh, okay, hold up. Let's go here. Let's go here. This is the app key. Okay, vendor ID. Vendor ID. Okay, so is that everything? Valid credentials. Okay, cool. Let's say save. App updated. Now what? Now what? Products. Ooh, import button is showing. Ooh, look at that. Import. Missing metadata. But we can figure that out later. Let's say attach, boom. Attach, boom. So now, if we go to here, and we were to say, let's stop it, start it. It might not go through because we do not have a, like, this is not a real phone, I suppose. Alrighty, it is break time. It's break time. We will continue to troubleshoot and figure out how we can figure, like, what else we need to do to see if this is going to be working on Apple or not. But for now, let us go to break. Alrighty, ready. So let me check the chat real quick, and then we shall get to our break time topic. We got my guy Rod Brown in the building. What up, Rod Brown? Meep. Rod Brown with the new profile picture. Yeah, all right. Do you guys remember? Thirst Trap Brown? Remember when he did that video where he was all with his shirt off and everything like that, trying to set us. I'm telling you, gotta watch out for that guy. See now he's changing his profile pictures, his thumbnail pictures. Gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. All right. My guy Junior's heading off to his Bible study. Shout out to my guy Junior. And Rod Brown says, just drown already. Not nice at all.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas?
All right. Let's go ahead and let's do this. So, like I said, we reviewed this video on, hold up. Hey. Rod Brown says, gotta bring Thirst Trap Brown back. Hey, it is summer. It is summer season coming up in less than a month. It is summer. All right, so we're going to be reviewing again and reacting to two videos. We're gonna do a twofer, right? The video of in New York where they were like, oh my God, AI and the jobs are taking away entry-level jobs. And then we're gonna look at the Georgia Tech video where they are doing hackathons with Claude Code and becoming productive AI members of society, right? So let's go ahead and get to that. Let me go ahead and do, boom. All right, so we're gonna start off with the college grads who are struggling to get entry-level positions.
Job market is slamming shut on the class of 2026, and new data reveals the unemployment rate for recent grads has surged to its highest level since the pandemic.
All right, so is AI to blame? Fox 5's Haley Fixler is here now with a closer look. That's what a lot of people are wondering, Haley.
It seems like it's going in that direction, Steve. Natasha. So the class of 2026 is entering a job market that looks very different compared to years past. Artificial intelligence is reshaping the job market, and it isn't just a tool anymore. It is eating up the very entry-level roles college grads spend 4 years studying to get. From coding to copywriting, AI is now erasing those at the bottom of the ladder, leaving thousands of new alumni scrambling.
Getting a diploma no longer necessarily means getting a job. The New York Federal Reserve reports the unemployment rate for...
I do have a question, though. When did getting a diploma ever mean getting a job? See, because we all have freedom to choose whatever major that we want. So we can go spend $100,000, $200,000 on majors that do not employ. When did getting a college diploma, a college degree, ever guarantee that you're going to get a job?
Recent grads up to the age of 27 is at 5.6%. The Fed says a major factor is companies are now shifting investments to AI.
I think it's completely different from like our parents' generation. You know, we have a whole new struggle.
Hunter College students we spoke with are feeling the pinch, and they're already thinking of backup plans.
Maybe is there a plan B?
Law school? Yeah. I mean, there's definitely, you have to really consider all the possibilities.
The numbers confirm the crisis. In 2025, entry-level postings plummeted more than 7%, and the pressure is hitting almost everywhere. Across the country, 47% of recent grads reported to ZipRecruiter that AI has already invaded their fields.
We live under capitalism. They're always looking for the least amount of workers.
It's like a scary subject because of the fact that many jobs are being taken away.
Experts are also
we live under capitalism. They're always looking for the least amount of workers. What? What?
tracking this trend.
AI is getting better and better at automating specific tasks that are associated with entry-level jobs primarily. And these first, year or 2 years on the job is where you learn by doing and where you learn the tricks of the trade.
Julia Stoyanovich is the director of NYU's Center for Responsible AI. She says every profession is or will be impacted by this technology and believes employers really need to think about the effects.
If they are not deliberate about making sure that they offer those entry-level opportunities, then they are not going to have mid-level people to do the job.
They're not going to have mid-level people to do the job. So I really don't think employers need to do anything but worry about their shareholders and their bottom line. I think that companies are still hiring for people who are using AI. I don't think that the first 2 years should be your quote unquote learning experience, because companies do not pay you to learn. But if you are in college and you have not done anything with AI, then you probably don't deserve a job. You haven't earned a job. So I don't like the direction that she is going in. If you're graduating college right now, you should have a deep and heavy, dense portfolio of, especially if you're in the tech field, of AI projects, cybersecurity projects, development projects, all of those things blended in together should be making up your portfolio. If you think that you're going to graduate doing nothing and then now these companies owe you a job, I'm going to tell you a little secret, right? These companies are not connected with these colleges where they where the colleges are charging you $1 million for a college degree, and then now you think that you're just going to go and get a job to pay back those $1 million, which you don't want to pay it anyway. So it's all. Anyways.
A few years down the road. Sometimes short-term advantage, short-term efficiency, and prioritizing that over medium or long-term gains is going to cost some of these companies their business.
In the meantime, she is urging her students to adapt to the changing environment, whether that's learning how to use AI in their favor or finding a job that they believe can sustain any market.
Make sure that people can earn a good living, even if they don't have a college degree, and they want to become, a person in one of the trades, like a plumber, like a shoemaker.
So graduates, they are...
This lady said like a shoemaker. Like a shoemaker, y'all. Yeah, y'all ever met a shoemaker? Have you ever met a shoemaker in the United States of America? Let me know. Drop me in the comments. Do you know a shoemaker? That was a wild one right there. But here's a problem. Here's a bigger problem that I have with a lot of these college advisors, college professors. They talk a good game because they have been they have a lot of theory, but they don't have any, they're not working in the field to have this practical application on knowing how companies are using AI. They're just taking the talking points from OpenAI, or not OpenAI, but I mean them too, but from an Anthropic and a Microsoft, oh, AI is going to replace. They're just saying that so that, number one, and on Anthropic's end, so that they can market and cause the fear mongering so people can buy their product. But then on the Microsoft end, they're trying to get rid of people. So and they're going to use AI to blame it. But I'm telling you, one company's loss is another company's gain. And companies are looking for people who are AI, are well versed in AI. So if they're not doing projects that are going to get them into get more familiar with AI, because you might be learning how to work with other people, how to work in like a tech company, but you shouldn't be learning how to quote unquote use AI, how to code on the job. You should already know that. And if you're not getting that out of college, you're not going to get hired.
Are also sounding the alarm on their own education. A new ZipRecruiter survey exposes a massive gap. Only 29% of recent grads believe that their schools armed them with AI skills they need to, they believe, survive in this market. The study also found that grads, though, who worked or had internships during college were far more likely to land jobs by graduation.
And imagine if those grads who had internships and stuff like that, imagine if they even had they had AI skills as well. Boom, getting hired right there. So if you're going to protest AI, like I'm not going to do it, then that's going to be on you. Look, your destiny is in your hands. Your results are in your hands. It just depends on how much you're willing to work. But with that being said, we're going to go into the other video where it is talking about Georgia Tech. All right. So let's jump into So let's jump into this one, right? They had a hackathon at Georgia Tech featuring Claude Code.
It's Saturday at Georgia Tech, and students are filing into one of the hottest clubs on campus. No dance floor, no DJ. This club runs on laptops and AI.
We're going to a hackathon. Think of it as a race where students have a set amount of time to solve a problem using technology, in this case, AI.
This is a Claude Builders Club sponsored by Anthropic.
Nice.
But today, I'm giving the assignment.
This is the first time you guys are seeing this prompt.
The students have just 3 hours to create a health app for people on the go using AI.
Design a tool that removes the guesswork from staying healthy in real life. Let's start the clock.
With the clock ticking.
Before we even go out with this, see, like having this on your portfolio, saying you participated in college in a hackathon using Claude Code. Most companies right now are heavily invested in Claude Code. They have like companies are putting quotas on and things like that, monitoring how much AI usage that their employees are doing. Being able to like come into the company, knowing how to use Claude Code, knowing how to build something, knowing how to write, like how to build skills, agents, all of that. That is what companies are looking for. So if you think you're just going to go to college and then like just go through the theory and not know how to do anything coming out of it, why would they want to take a chance on you? You're going to cost money. And as the young lady said in the prior video, yeah, capitalism, we want to make money, but at the same time, we are not looking to babysit. Companies are not daycares for adults, right? Maybe they babysit in college, but companies don't babysit. So you got to come with some. You have to be able to add value to the company. Right out of college, you need to be able to add value. If not, then you're not getting hired.
So essentially both a mobile app and a web app?
They broke into teams, doing what countless companies will someday count on them to do.
So from what I was thinking, we could have a dashboard.
Develop products using artificial intelligence.
All right, wait, look at this.
So can students actually increase productivity with the help of AI instead of being replaced by it? We asked the Associate Dean of Georgia Tech's College of Computing.
Why is it still essential for them to be a part of the process?
If this is going to be a tool that a human is going to use, you'd want the testing to be done by humans. Humans are going to be in the loop quite a bit when it comes to AI in terms of refining whatever it is that it produces.
Back in the room, we're seeing this in real time.
It's a lot of just using AI now, and so we think our role is more about thinking of like creative, useful ideas.
All right, so the teams have been going for about 2 hours now. There are minutes left on the clock, so let's check in to see how they're doing.
We're struggling to make a working product because of the short time span.
As a clock,
it's not because of the short time span. It's because like this is a new field for them, and that's the funny thing, right? When you have all these people talking about, oh, AI is going to replace this person and that person. You have no idea. You have no idea how much work it is to build applications. I mean, if you watch this channel, you'll have an idea. But it's constant prompting, constant thinking, constant strategy, going back, refining the process, testing over and over and over and over again. So all of those things come into effect.
Winds down, there are signs that AI still needs humans.
Merging this is going to be hell. We have 44 minutes, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Time's up. Laptops down.
In just 3 hours, AI helped turn ideas into products.
Hello, judges.
Now it's time for the judges.
This is kind of like an all-encompassing meal tracker.
Just make sure you're pairing those carbs with enough protein in each meal.
6 doses
Sounds
chicken,
terrible.
1/2 cup cooked white rice.
The winner,
Cool.
So if I just show it right here.
an app that turns healthy eating streaks into a game.
Lock it
Smart.
in, and you're one meal closer to rebuilding that streak.
Right.
Amazing.
A real-life lab where students are using AI to one day get hired, not replaced. Kathy Park, NBC News, Atlanta.
We thank you for watching, and
Totally
remember,
right. I mean, it's true. She's right. Like, if you learn it the right way, it will be a tool to get hired and be productive instead of, it'll be a force multiplier instead of replacing you. Like, if you don't learn it, you'll get replaced. Simple as that. Well, if you ever seen the movie State Property, right now, companies and AI are saying, get down or lay down. All right, get down or lay down. That's what I was saying, right? Get down or lay down. That's what it was, State Property. Shout out to Beanie Siegel, all right? But let me know your thought. What do you think about this? We watched 2 videos. One of them where, of course, it would be New York. They are whining, complaining about AI. They can't find jobs. While Georgia Tech, shout out to Georgia, they said that, we are going to make the most of this opportunity, sponsored by Anthropic and Claude Code, so that we can have hackathons, we can build, we can learn, we can be prepared for this ever-evolving tech field and job market. What do you think about that? Are you on the side of the whining New York students, or are you on the side of the productive Georgia Tech students? Let me know your thoughts. Drop me a comment. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content. As well, join us at techcoachtrap.dev so we can keep this conversation going. You can join us every other Saturday, Vibe Code and Chill. Join us for Scrum Nights, get access to Resume Flow, get access to Tech Barbarians Coaching Portal, get access to Speak Precisely so that you can have a game-changing strategy to accomplish all of your goals over at techcoachtrap.dev, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and get back to work. Let me see real quick. All right, cool. So I'm gonna put up another 20 minutes on the clock.
Let's go! Let's go!
And let's see what errors we're getting, because it might be because we're doing it through hold up. So RevenueCat debug log, active entitlements. Zero, so active entitlements are none. So, okay, well, maybe that's what it is. Let's go back to RevenueCat, entitlements. Let's go to, so this is here. Oh, wait. Play Store. Barbarians Pro monthly. All right, so there are entitlements, but it's saying it's not finding any. Checking for, let's see. Oh, it's there. Okay, so let's say error offering. There's an issue with the configuration. Check underlying. It's there. So I'm going to copy this. Oops. I'm gonna copy this. And I'm going to say, I'm seeing this error in the logs, but in RevenueCat, I am seeing an entitlement for Apple. All right, so let's paste that. Okay. So the error message is telling us exactly what the issue is. There's no App Store product registered in RevenueCat dashboard for your offerings. You successfully connected Apple to RevenueCat, but you still need to tell RevenueCat how to package your products and deliver the entitlement. So add your products to RevenueCat. I do have a product there. So let me go to products. This must be the exact product you created in Apple. It's there. Add your product to RevenueCat. Go to RevenueCat dashboard, project settings, product. So we did import, okay. Attach your product entitlement, go to RevenueCat, products, click new. Okay, we did that. Oh, this. It's getting old. All right, so your product is checking for an entitlement called Tech Barbarians Pro. We need to tell RevenueCat that buying that Apple product unlocks this entitlement. Okay, so let's copy this. We're gonna go over to here. And we're going to say, so we have that, we have entitlements, Tech Barbarian Pro, we got that. We need to tell RevenueCat that buying that Apple product unlocks this entitlement. So if it doesn't exist, so we have that. Let me make sure, yeah, it's right there. Scroll down to associated products. And click attach, select the product. So it's there. It's right here, Barbarians Pro. Okay. Add product. Oh, okay. Add product to offering. So now we're over at, in RevenueCat sidebar, offering new, name it default. All right, so let's go to, oh, okay, let's do that. Offering. We do have this offering here. Click new under packages. Click new. Does it have to be a new one? Let me see if I go here. Use package to set up which products to offer. Where do you see edit maybe? Oh, there we go. There we go. And we say save. All right, let's go back over here. Click a, so, okay, and then we say, click attach, critical step, go back to the main offerings, click the 3 dots. Main offering, and that's the only one, right? Yep, that's the only one, so it's gonna be default. Once the product is in the package inside, that platform exception 23 will go away. All right, cool. I'm gonna start, well, I don't know if we need to start it over. Let's just click on start this. Hold up. Let me stop it and start it over. Let's see. Okay. You know what we also need? We just need a sign up, a way to sign up as well, just without having like to try to create something. Test create. It's not showing up. Why are you not showing up? Let me see. Could not, none of the products registered in RevenueCat could be fetched from Apple Connect. Why? So why is it, I'm able to see the product. Why is it not? I have it configured. Let's go over here. So this is here. Metadata, paywall. This is good. Product. This is good. Before it can be made available to users. But am I not able to tell? All right, so if I have this issue on Apple, will the entitlement not show up when testing the app? So I'm over here. I'm asking like if I submit state or fully approved before it shows up when testing your app in sandbox. What? Really? Ready to submit? Maybe. To get out of that state, go into your App Store Connect, your app subscription. We did that part. App Store review information. You must upload a screenshot of your app's paywall. Just take a screenshot of your app running. Once you have those two things, hit save. From missing metadata. Okay, so if we go back into Apple. Let's go back over here. Prepare for submission. Add for review, I guess. I don't know. You must choose a build. Username is required. Password is required. The items below are required to start the review process. Choose a build. I never uploaded the file. All right, well, in that case, let's do a little detour real quick. Let's say from the home page or from the landing page, we should also add the ability to sign up for, not for an account, but sign up for a subscription if the user does not have one yet. It shouldn't only be when the user tries to take an action. We can also mention that there is a 7-day trial as well. Let's see how it's going to do that. And I also wonder inside of the profile section, is this, oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? I wonder, let me check, is this, let me check this profile too in Superbase, because we got to make sure that if they have a Patreon account, they are not being charged for this, or they're not being asked to get a plan, because they should already have it. Let me see. This would be 2108. 2108. So let's go to table. How do I know? How do I know? Confused a little bit. I have to find that then. All right. I should have created a new. Let's say try again. Should have started a new task for that, but it's okay. All right. So we should be getting some type of thing added to over here, but I'm wondering if I can't tell what this account is. There we go. Ugh. Gotta figure that out. So let's get this showing. That way they have like, because it would be weird. Like the only way you can create an account or subscribe to a plan is like, oh, if I'm gonna go and do some type of action. And I think you should also say like, all right, so implement dashboard upgrade banner widget, added to the main dashboard just above the vertical widget list. Create is loading as pro. All right, so let's go ahead and run that. But I also want to give it to like some like highlight what you get with the subscription. Let's see how it looks though. Unlock full access. Ooh, okay, so let's go and take this. Whoa. That was weird. Let's copy that. When clicking on the subscribe banner, we're getting these errors. Okay. Let's fix that. Come on. I never know if it's the model or if it's the kilo code that's causing the issues in these cases. All right, let's start that over again. Let's see what they do.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
Let's take a quick look at it and then we will go to break. Go here. Nice. Then we click here, we get the error. All right, so when we come, subscriptions are, so when we get back, we'll continue testing this. Trying to, we have one more question to ask it. How, like, cause this account, I'm not sure what it is. So we're gonna check what type of account this is. And then we're going to try to figure out the whole Apple part for RevenueCat, all right? But we shall go to break first. Let me see if there's anything in the chat. Yes, there is. Let me see. Oh my goodness, stop the show. We got life lessons in the building. Says, hey, finally caught another live. See, the app is looking really good. Thank you so much, life lesson. And welcome back. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
And I'm not even gonna say Rod Brown. Thirst Trap Brown with the new profile picture says lunch break. Yes, it's lunch break. For some, it might be a smoke break, but for us, it is lunch break. We're going to jump into this next topic about Khan Academy. Do you guys know of Khan Academy? What is Khan Academy? It is a free online, I don't know, how do I explain it? It's like online school courses, nonprofit, I guess. What up, Magnetar? Let's get into it. You're gonna see, but they're launching AI degrees, all right? They're launching AI degrees. Let's get to it.
Tonight, we're talking about the future of education. And for those of us that are older than Gen Z, when it comes to studying, way back in the day, maybe we were lucky if we had a family member to help you out, somebody you can call, maybe a tutor. But for the younger generation, hearing the last name Khan instantly rings a bell because Khan Academy is one of the most powerful study buddies ever built. It is a nonprofit that has changed so much of education as we know it today through their endless free learning videos, calculus to SAT prep, and now they're taking things to the next level. It is this new joint project called the Khan TED Institute, where college students can get a bachelor's degree in AI for less than you might spend on a used car. Now, Sal Khan, founder and CEO.
What? Wait. Let's run that back just a little bit. Did he just say a college degree? A bachelor's degree in AI for less than I mean, nowadays used cars are pretty damn expensive, but still. Hold up.
TED Institute, where college students can get a bachelor's degree in AI for less than you might spend on a used car.
Now, you know what I hear? I hear quit your whining, complaining, moaning about, oh my God, college is not for us. College is so expensive. Khan Academy is just as good as any other school. Bachelor's degree in AI. You guys are like, oh my God, AI is going to take our degree. So if it's going to take our jobs. If that's the case, why does it? Why are they offering a degree in AI?
Sal Khan, founder and CEO of Khan Academy, joins us tonight. Sal, I've followed your work for so long. You've gone from being the cousin in your family that everyone would turn to for tutoring to building this teaching system that has been used by millions all across the planet. I know this has always been a dream, this idea of a 4-year degree now made accessible as possible. But it's kind of ironic, or at least poetic, that the first one out of the gate is for an AI degree, right?
Yeah, this is something we've been thinking about for a very long time, even before generative AI became a big thing. Obviously, the cost of education was getting prohibitive for a lot of people. People started questioning the return on that. It wasn't accessible to a lot of folks. And then enters generative AI, and there's real uncertainty about what are the skills you need and the jobs. And so we realized that this is the time, if we're serious about our broader mission, which is to make education as accessible as possible, and that's not just the learning, but also access to opportunity, we should try to work with, first of all, employers to figure out what are those skills, how can we validate them, and then can we create high-scale, low-cost pathways that can actually prepare people those skills and give them opportunities.
Yeah, it's such a huge undertaking, and one that will have some meaningful impacts everywhere. And I know you've been a big advocate for educators all around, and you've said that this institution will complement traditional higher education, not replace it. But I got to tell you, just speaking for myself, like if I was graduating high school right now and I saw this and I saw the world of AI just developing around me, I might not have gone to NMSU. Like I might have saved thousands of dollars of debt.
Get it out of here.
Do you think that this could replace some of higher ed?
Don't say it. Don't say it, Sal.
I think it depends what people are looking for. I do think there's going to be some folks who maybe want to do the straightest path into being an entrepreneur or getting into the workforce, and this might make sense for them. But my oldest son is 17. I'm expecting him to go to a traditional 4-year college. But even there, I'm not sure whether the skills he's going to learn are going to directly translate to work, especially in this AI world. So this might be a fun double major for him to do. And our goal is to actually make the whole degree, not just annual tuition, the whole degree well under $10,000. And we want to, this is a mission-driven, nonprofit focused venture, so that we want to make this as accessible to as many people as possible. So we see it, people who want to go straight and get their bachelor's, but also folks who want to do a second bachelor's, people like myself and yourself. I might do it myself to make sure
I might do it myself.
The skills. And to be clear, the skills we're developing, so some of it will be the core academic skills that we're used to, the statistics, the history, the writing, the math. A lot of it will be developing the types of portfolios of work that people are going to have to do in an AI future, whether it's vibe coding or doing research analysis, even art with AI. But a big emphasis here is are skills that I think have always been super important, and I think will be even more important and durable in an AI world. And those are skills of communication, collaboration, listening, creativity. And we think that partially using AI, partially using peer-to-peer frameworks, we can not only give people practice with that, but actually create signals for that that employers and others will value.
And speaking of that, I mean, the curriculum, and I know that AI is just the beginning. I can't wait to see what you guys do next. But the curriculum here, like, is it sticky? Is it, if you're lacking some of the peer-to-peer stuff that you traditionally see, and I know that you have a way of addressing that, but, like, how do you make the knowledge stick?
Yeah, and to be clear, I don't think this program is going to be for everyone. When we talk to employers, and we've launched this initiative with some top corporations in the world, folks like Google, Microsoft, McKinsey, Bain, Accenture, Replit. What they say is they want people who know how to learn, who are independent learners, but also have these other skills. And so this program, some parts are going to be self-directed, leveraging Khan Academy. We have a sister nonprofit called Schoolhouse.world, where we already have high school students who are using it to certify their knowledge, do peer-to-peer tutoring, and also do things like dialogues where you're paired with students who disagree with you on an important issue, and you learn to listen and give each other feedback. So we're imagining scaling that for adults, to college students and beyond, where even though it's an online program, you will be paired online into small groups on Zoom with students to do projects together, to give each other feedback on their communication, their collaboration, so that you really get as holistic of an experience as possible.
And I've had the privilege of seeing some of that working in some of the high schools that are using what you just described there, and it is pretty remarkable. Not to widen the scope too much here, but I have been wanting to ask you this for a very long time. And the question is, are you concerned about AI leading to some loss in how we think critically? Like, what does the future of education look like to you?
That's a fair question.
Yeah, you know, I've sometimes been billed as an AI optimist, but I'm actually pretty worried on a whole bunch of dimensions. I think the place that I'm most worried actually is a lot of the economic dislocation that might be happening. We're already seeing self-driving cars, robotics, call center workers, software engineering is changing dramatically. It's hard to predict exactly what's going to happen, but there's a reasonable possibility that we start seeing mass layoffs in a lot of white collar work. So part of this is, one, to help bridge that. I don't think it's going to be us by ourselves, but if we can at least help people reskill and put them into new opportunities and scale that, that's going to help. And also, I think there's real risks, and it is happening. If you go to any college student, any college campus, kids are cheating with AI. They're doing the cognitive offloading, but it's not necessarily the AI that's doing it. It's the bad use cases of AI. So I think we have to clamp down on that. But there's other use cases of AI that can actually build critical thinking.
Yeah, a lot of potential, a lot of things to be concerned about all at the same time. Sal Khan, I just get a kick out of the idea of your son going to any university and then looking over and being like, oh, you're using Khan Academy over there, which is going to happen over and over again. Thank you very much for joining us tonight.
We thank you for watching.
So I don't think that that's going to lead to a loss of critical thinking. I think it's going to take us to a new dimension of critical thinking, because what I have seen in the past year with tools like Lovable, with tools like Claude Code, Gemini CLI, Codex, one of my tech barbarians, they started writing Flutter integration tests. Never used Flutter before. They got Codex, and now they're like, oh, and now they're opening up pull requests and pushing stuff to GitHub. I'm like, who are you? I'm like, who are you? My goodness. So I think it opens up a whole new realm for people who's like, they felt like they had no idea what's going on. They're getting trained, they're getting tutored by AI on how to be productive members of these tech spaces, of these, like I'm seeing HR people, marketing people, all using AI. Like they're just having a ball with it. So I don't think it's going to lead to a lack of critical thinking. I think it's, in actuality, I think it's going to lead to more critical thinking because people can ideate faster. So they're going to like, oh, this is done. Oh, boom. Oh, let me try this. Oh, let me try that. Oh, this worked. This didn't work. I do want to check this. I just want to check this real quick, right? Because that's how Magnetar asked if they are accredited. So I just wanted to do a little extra research. So this is from Learn Work Ecosystem Library. They're talking about the Con-TED Institute Bachelor's Degree in Applied AI, which sounds amazing. Announced in April of 2026, the Con-TED Institute is a higher education initiative in development by 3 global nonprofit organizations: Khan Academy, TED, and Educational Testing Services or Service. The collaboration seeks to redesign the traditional bachelor's degree for the artificial intelligence AI era by combining core academic knowledge, applied AI skill, and communication, collaboration, leadership, and public speaking. Anticipated application launch is expected within 12 to 18 months, so around 2027. Key features of the degree: students could complete their degree in 3 years or less, depending on their skills and prior college work. Low cost, under $10,000, in accessible alternative to traditional programs. That is awesome right there. Applied AI, built-in applied AI skill building in real-world context through AI app product development, building AI agents, and team-based simulations.
Are you ready?
Very nice, very nice. Curriculum and delivery. Interactive online program aims to train students for AI-era jobs while emphasizing human skills like communication and judgment. Interdisciplinary, blending liberal learning, technical skill development, and human capabilities into a single integrated design. Curricular foundations. Curricular foundations include mathematics, statistics, economics, computer science, history, and writing, alongside applied work such as AI-assisted development and agent building. Competency-based, move forward by mastering skills the skills job market demands. Designed with employer input, created in collaboration with leading corporate partners to ensure skills align with what the job market values most. And this is the problem with a lot of colleges and college degrees. They have absolutely no input in what the job market wants. And if they do, it's from like 50 years ago. They're not up to date. I am sure that Khan Academy and TED Institutes, they're going to be getting the latest and greatest information, all right? Let me see. Degree granting once accredited. Undergraduate degree, not a certificate. The Con-TED Institute is pursuing full accreditation. So to Magnetar, they are pursuing full accreditation, right? Global reach, designed to serve learners around the world. Geography should not determine access to a quality education, right? I'm not going to read the whole entire background, but I'm going to drop this link in the chat. I think this is very, very helpful, and I like it. So here's another question. Here is another question. What about if we were to do the Khan Academy AI bachelor's degree together? What do you think about if we do it together? That would be fun. That would be fun. That would be a project. So I don't know. We'll talk about it more at Tech Trap the Dev. How can we all get AI bachelor's degree together from Khan Academy starting next year? We have a lot of time to plan. Get your money up to get a solid foundation, a solid education in AI from Con-TED Institute. All right. Let me know your thoughts. Would you be interested in joining us to getting a bachelor's degree in AI? What do you think about this whole $10,000 or less degree to get a full bachelor's degree, hopefully accredited by the time that they launch? You interested? Are you interested?
Are you ready?
Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Drop me a comment though. Let me know if you're interested for real. Like if maybe we can get these bachelor's degrees together. We can team up. right? But you got to be committed though. You got to be committed. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content as well. TechCoachRalph.dev. Join us for Vibe Coding Show so we can keep this conversation going about, let's team up. Let's learn. Let's get AI bachelor's degree together. Let's have that conversation at Vibe Coding Show. Join us for Scrum Nights. Get access to Resume Flow. Get access to Tech Barbarians Coaching Portal. Get access to the Speaker Sightsee app so that once you get that AI degree, everything blends together. All right? All righty then. Let's go back to the chat, and then we're going to get to our last working segment of tonight. We got my guy Magnetar in the building. What up, Magnetar? Magnetar hits me with the Sith. Coach Ralph.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
What up, Magnetar? How's it going? How is it going? Rod Brunson says, I remember Khan Academy. Magnetar says, are they accredited? They're hoping to be accredited. We just read they're hoping to be accredited by the time they launch. TED Institute is looking to get accredited, so that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Life Lesson says it's a novel. It is definitely a novel idea. It is a novel idea. Magnetar says, in his opinion, AI will not reduce critical thinking. I agree with that. And Robert says, nah, that's a dope idea. And Magnetar says, several times when I have used AI, the longer the chat went on, the idea started to flow or the correct solution was found. Exactly, like because your brain is always iterating, and it gives you a great starting point because a lot of times you have no idea where to go, and you're like, and then you say, oh, okay, we're picking up, and now you hit the ground running. So I totally agree with that. Magnetar says, Gemini helped me move all my files off the Army Cloud to stop them from possibly going through my stuff. And Life Lesson says, the low cost barrier is a win for me, and this will actually help people land roles as well with a practical portfolio. And not only that, Life Lessons, it will also give them the ability to, in parallel, land roles but build your own stuff. So if you have an idea, you can ideate on it really quickly and start building. Like that's what we do here on this channel. Like we're like, oh, this might be cool, and then boom, we hit the ground running. At Vibe Coding Show this Saturday, I'm going to be showing how I updated my Reaction Center so it can be able to serve my like how I loaded up this video in OBS, how I built that in there so that now when I can just star what I want to react to for a live stream, and then it automatically shows up in OBS, and I just click send, and I have the video right there, right? So I wouldn't have even had the idea. So now all you need to do is have the idea. You don't have to be this code guru, this code monkey. You just have to say, oh, I want to do this, and it's like, oh, we can do it this way, that way. So the critical thinking still comes, but it's more in the I would like to do this, and AI says, oh, let's do it this way, right? So I think it's going to enhance the critical thinking, the solutions that we have. So really cool. Magnetar starts looking at the degree now, and Magnetar says, great idea, but I would say only after they get full accreditation. That's because that is because Magnetar is just trying to get the government. Did somebody say government? Did somebody say government? Magnetar's trying to get the government to pay for that degree. He's like, you know what? Let's wait till they're accredited because I ain't trying to pay for it out of pocket. All right, I gotta use my benefits. Fair. That's fair. We will wait for them to get accredited. All right, Magnetar, just for you. We will put the whole thing on hold just for you, Magnetar. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and get to our last segment of tonight, and then we're gonna wrap it up. All right. So let's go back to it. Put up our 20.
It's time to do.
So we are trying to figure out what is going on with this thing, right? Let's go. So subscriptions aren't available. It's not finding it. Oh, but we said that we might need to finish our Apple stuff. So let's go to here. And please provide a username so we can sign into your app. Let's see. So we need to do the items below are required to start the review process. You have one or more errors on this page. I didn't even upload the file yet though. Thinking. Let's go to, so we're going to build the bundle or the app again. I'm going to say that in the profile, start a new task. In the profile, we should make sure that the user has the ability to cancel their subscription as well. So we'll do that real quick, and then we shall see. We shall see. We will get the screenshots. Well, we'll get the app built, then we'll get the screenshots, or not the screenshots, the descriptions and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. What up, me, Mysify? See you back at it again. I am so excited to see your videos popping on my timeline. Keep at it. I know that the past year has been kind of rough for you, but we're always praying for you, and I am happy to see you back at it again. I was so happy to see that. Let's start this app again. We probably won't see the cancel because we don't have a subscription yet. But let's see. So we're here. Let's go to profile. And there's nothing to cancel because we don't have the account. Cancel option right underneath the manage subscriptions. All right, so let's go ahead and build the app. Let's say Flutter build iOS. All right, running Xcode build. So this might take a minute. But we need to be able to upload the build. While we're here, let's go ahead and let's take some screenshots as well. Let's do this screenshot. Can I drag this over here? Let me see if I can drag this into. Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. Aw, man. So I'm looking at, so while it's building, I'm looking at over here, right? Are we still using 6.5-inch displays? What was my size? I don't know what size that was. Let's try that again. Nope. All right, let's go ahead and figure. All right, so the app. All right, so the app is built. That looks weird. That looks weird. App runner? That's not what it's normally called. Build. It's supposed to be a IPA file. Oh, maybe that's what it's supposed to be. Let's do IP. Ah, that's what. So it's supposed to be IPA. I got that one wrong. So that's gonna build again. So to do its thing, we are going to do this, do that. Show Finder. Open with Affinity. I'm just trying to figure out what is going on here. So let's, oops, on this one. This, oh my God. Okay. So what is it? The dimensions of this image? We will do layer or document size 1206 by 2622. Oh, that's for the 6.3 inch display. All right, well, let's try that. Let's try that. Is it required to put the 6.5 inch display? Let me try this. Okay, so let's go. Because if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to get another emulator that's gonna do that 6.5 inch display. But I don't even know what iPhone uses a 6.5 inch display. That's the troubling part. Let's go to. Let's do another screenshot. Let's do one more. Let's do this one. All right. So we have this here. I don't know if because the way that they're not allowing this to like be collapsed, they might be requiring you to put a 6.5. Not entirely sure. But we got an issue. It says it built the IPA. All right, so that's built. Drag and drop iOS, the build iOS IPA bundle into the, all right, so we need the transporter. Forgot about that transporter. Agree. Sign in. Are you serious? All right, so this is the transporter. Can I clear some of this stuff up? It's not. It's like a bunch of stuff is in here. Oh, can I just like, I can't remove all of them? Whatever. Let's go to iOS IPA. It's this one. Let's go and drag that into here. Nope. Let's do file, add package. We're gonna go to here, build iOS, IPA, Barbarians. Could not create a temporary not to application records. Verify your bundle identifier. Might be an Xcode issue. Let's see Xcode. I think I am signed in though. Let me see something. Build. All right, so we're trying, yeah, we need to upload it. So why did that not work? Let me go again. Let me see again what it says. It's looking up, so could not create a temporary package, no suitable application records. All right, so let's do this. Okay. Let's do start new task. When trying to upload the IPA to transporter, I got this error. It's always something, right? But that is how we learn. That's how we were creative. Let's go run. The error message indicates that Apple stores cannot find a corresponding app record for your app in the App Store. Connect. To fix this, you have two options. Say the app, you haven't created the app record in apps. I think we did. Let me see. So this is looking for, oh, I think I know what's happening. I think I know what's happening. Ooh, okay, so if we go over here, I think it's looking for this build ID. Oh wait, there's another one here. All right, I think I know what's happening. In the App Store, the bundle ID is com.Tech Barbarian Coaching. I think there is a mismatch. Can we update to match what the App Store is expecting? Boom, there we go. So I think that's I think that is what's going to fix it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's what the issue is. All right. Let's run it again. Go back over here. If I go to I think we're going to be required to put in the 6.5. So what Apple devices are 6.5 inches? The iPhone Air is 6.5. Guess we have to use the dastardly iPhone Air. Where's Xcode? Let's go to simulator. Let's do let's do 26 iPhone Air. What is this? Oh, okay. App validation, app icon and launch image validation. Launch image is set to default placeholder icon, replace with unique. We'll do that after. It's okay. I got an iPhone Air. Let's do that. Let's do that. And we will do refresh this folder. Reload from disk. And we will go back to our transporter. So Apple uses this transporter app to be able to upload to the App Store. I thought we did no, we didn't actually. All right, so there we go. There we go. While we're here, we might as well throw up the, let me see. Can we add the app icon for Apple as well? We're getting this message when building. Because we have the icons, might as well throw it on there right now. Let's see. Let's see if we can get that done in 30 seconds. Magnetar and Rod Brown are gonna kill me. It's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission, is what I learned. That's what I learned. Is that do you agree with that, Rod Brown? It's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission? I didn't hear anything. I did not hear anything. Nope. I heard nothing. I heard nothing. They're like, nope. Where is the grace? Where is the grace? I tell you. They ain't no good. No good. I just want to upload this. Because that's why, this is why we're not getting our product. So when we come into this next week, we'll be able to hit the ground running because we'll have the product uploaded inside of the App Store. Should be good to go. Should be good to go. All right. As soon as, all right, it's done. Let's go for building apps for IPA. Almost done. Almost done. We're almost there. Almost there. Come on, come on. You're making me look bad in front of Rod Brown here, right? I'm already in trouble. You know, it's like when you were a kid, right? And you would come home late. But it's like I'm trying to get home late, but at a decent late, not like hours later, you know? So come on, help me out here. Help me out here. Because if you are like crazy late, then the punishment is not going to be as bad. But if you're like super duper late, then you are in trouble. All right? I didn't do anything. Why didn't I put the, whatever, let's just deliver it. All right. All right. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Gonna be good. Gonna wrap it up. Going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Let me check the chat real quick and then we will wrap it up for tonight. Let me see. We got my guy, MySify in the building. Says, good evening, Ralph, Magnetar, Rod Brown, and the chat. Long time no see. Welcome back, welcome back. Life has been lifing, but I'm trying to come back around again. Hope everything is and has been going well on your end. Thank you so much, MySify. Shout out to you. I am so happy to see you back on YouTube and doing your content and doing your walking, because when it was cold last year, oh my God, that walk was like 80 happening, but back on the 5, 10, 15 miles. Shout out to my guy. Rod Brown says, nah, just drown already. So it's so wrong for that. You are so wrong for that. By the way, Magner says that wasn't the reason that he said make sure it's accredited first. Okay, nah, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you. And Robert says, great show. Thank you so much, Mr. Thirst Trap Brown. Yup.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas?
I got you. I got you, Rod Brown.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
I got you. I see you and your thumbnails. I see you and your thumbnails, Rod Brown. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow, software explorations. We're gonna be talking about Google's Gemini Gems. How I explored it, really helpful. I highly recommend you try it out. Tune in tomorrow for that. Back live again on Thursday night. We're going to be working on AI testing AI models for QA engineers, because that is the next pivot. While those recent graduates are like, oh, there's no jobs. We're going to be taking the jobs because we are learning, we're pivoting, and we're going to be looking more into this Khan Academy AI bachelor's degree as well. Friday, the Bug Bite, and Saturday, Vibe Code and Chill. Don't miss out. We're going to have an amazing session of Vibe Code and Chill. I have a business analyst friend coming to join us to give us some insight on how that works. I have one of my Tech Barbarians going to be talking about OpenAI's Codex. I'm going to be showing some enhancements to the Reaction Center, how I use that directly to OBS, right? So a lot of good things happening at Vibe Code and Chill. Sunday, back live again for Speak Precisely app. Hopefully you don't have any internet mishaps like we did this past Sunday, but let bygones be bygones. But that's everything. Do me a favor on your way out. If you haven't done so already, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content as well. TechCoachUp.dev. join us for Vibe Code and Chill. Join us for Scrum Nights. Get access to Resume Flow to get your resume right. Get access to the Tech Barbarians Coaching Portal so you can organize your life. Get access to the Speak Precisely app so that you can get your speech right. You can articulate correctly. You can stop saying like and and all the time. Get at it, all right? But that's everything for tonight. I'm about to go and put on my glasses and do some work on my panning screen and watch the rest of Equalizer 2. All right, I'm out. Techo 12, we are out.
Long day. Put the car in drive. We left it all out there today. Mind right. Tomorrow we do it again. Yeah. Riding down the highway, street lights passing by. I had to empty out the mind, just looking at the sky. Clear it out. Yeah. I kept my honor clean, no dishonest thought today. Walking with integrity, I'm staying on the way. The muscles aching heavy, but the way is in the training. I put the hours in, whether shining or it's raining. I studied every art, I'm refusing to be boxed in. No boxes. No boxes. I lock the ego out, and I let the wisdom walk in. I'm chilling in the lane, got the cruise control set. I gave it everything I had, I'm leaving no regret. Ooh. Riding on the late night, shadows on the dash. Leave the world behind you, let the heavy moments pass. But keep the spirit sharp, yeah, we never lose the flame. Resting for tomorrow, just to dominate the game. 5 rings in the mind. Yeah, yeah. Keeping everything aligned. Keep it aligned. Keep it aligned, yeah, yeah. I look at the horizon, I'm taking in the view. I learn from all professions to see what they go through. Broaden the scope. I measure up the day, distinguish gain and loss. Did I really make a profit, or did I pay the cost? Calculate, I cultivate the judgment, I trust the intuition. My gut is navigating on this late night mission. I'm seeing the unseen, looking way beyond the obvious. The energy is quiet, but the discipline is dominant. I'm riding to the house, but I'm staying hyper-aware. The breeze is blowing in through the midnight air. Riding on the late night, shadows on the dash. Leave the world behind you, let the heavy moments pass. But keep the spirit sharp, yeah, we never lose the flame. Resting for tomorrow, just to dominate the game. 5 rings in the mind. Yeah. Keeping everything aligned. Keep it aligned. Keep it aligned, yeah, yeah. I pull up to the driveway, I cut the engine off. The world is going hard, but I'm never going soft. I pay attention to the trifles, the details in the dark. A tiny micro movement leaves a monumental mark. Every detail, I did nothing useless, I cut away the waste, cut it. I move with a deliberate and calculated pace. From the water to the fire, the earth, the wind, the void. I built the foundation that can never be destroyed. Now I lay the body down and I let the muscles heal. Tomorrow's sun is rising and I'm coming back with steel. Riding on the late night, shadows on the dash. Leave the world behind you, let the heavy moments pass. But keep the spirit sharp, yeah, we never lose the flame. Resting for tomorrow, just to dominate the game. 5 rings in the mind. Keeping everything aligned. Yeah. Rest the mind. Yeah. Rest the mind.
reflect on the principles. Discipline never sleeps, it just recharges. Atlanta to the dojo, the 5 rings. We out.